Drop this shit. What up, nigga? Drop this shit. What up, nigga? Fucking head, man.
Angry Fan Movement is the movement to move with. URL TV for life. You already know what it is.
Hey, you know what, Hollow? Are you even interested to even battle Rex anymore?
Nah, you know, Rex, he did his thing, by the way, out in when I was in Cali, he did his thing and shit. And people think I got a personal issue, and I did at one point, like around this battle shit. You know, we got into it, and I really didn't like him personally. But now to a point where it's all battling, and nah, I would have battled Rex though. Even with that said, like, you know, Rex is dope. He's a legend, but he's a milk dud. He's a milk dud.
Oh, man.
Hey,
So
you know what? Go ahead, Drizzy.
I was gonna ask. So you know, you done battled the best of the best. Like your resume, nobody could argue your resume. And you know, you take the top dudes when they're at the top of their game. Out of all of the people, who do you feel like your toughest opponent was? What was your roughest battle?
I still gotta say Lux and Verb, like them battles just. You know, when Lux hit me with that third, you know, even though I expected the angle, it's just the way he did it. I, you know, really never felt like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I knew it was good. Like, I've been hit with rounds, like even Susur first round, when he did his first round, I was like, oh, shit, that was dope. But, you know, I still knew in my head, like, damn, they was overhyping it with certain lines, the Rango, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh, they're hyping the lines. But with Lux, I'm like, oh, shit, this is really good. Like, I can't even, you know how you try to rationalize a fine way to take? Like, I couldn't even find a way. I'm just like, fuck. So probably that Lux battle was the toughest joint I had, and the A-Verb might be second. You know what I'm saying?
Your Verb battle, man?
Because you know when you got hit in the mouth. Like, you know when the nigga going off. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I'm going to keep it a buck. I don't think nobody, like, you went the same, and I'd always give you credit for that, because you and Rich Dollars was the first ones to go down there. Like, y'all went down there and took them in St. Louis. So I always give y'all credit for that. But at the time, Verb, like, how is it now, like, you see Verb, you stood in front of Verb when he was that killer. How is it now to, like, see these guys not really on that level anymore? Because you still there at the top.
I mean, I think it's a gift and a curse, because, you know, you could be hot for a while and then, you know, the stock just drops, like Cap said earlier, you know, with 1-2 bad battles, the stock just drops. So, you know, I just tried to stay focused, you know, on what I was trying to do and shit. But, yeah, I definitely, Verb, I ain't gonna lie, that's probably the best Verb I've probably seen. I don't know if y'all agree, but that Verb,
to be honest with you, yeah. SB is dope, yeah, but it was Howard or Don versus A-Verb. That shit was crazy.
He was snapping. That's a classic in the books. That's crazy. A lot of my classics is not even on Smack or like even Popular League. Like, that was street status. Me and Lux was UW. Yeah, them two classics.
That is true.
That's true. Yeah.
Yo, I still remember you battling Jay Focus when you was you spelling the word wrong to my you didn't get your GED and shit.
Yeah, that's when I was in my super freestyle bag. I wasn't even writing at that time. I just used to think of lines and go in there and do a battle. Like, I wasn't even worried about what round is which line going in and nothing. I'm just like, all right, come up with 10 good lines and I'll freestyle the rest.
Nah, but you know what, yo, I don't even want to lie, man. Fuck that. Hollow, how did you feel at the Verb first round? Do you feel like he clearly what? Yeah, do you feel like you beat Verb or lost to Verb? Yo, I just gotta ask you.
I honestly, I went back and forth on that, and this is being 100% honest. You know, when I first watched it and shit, you know, I was like, damn, I definitely gave him the first. Like, that's without a question. And then the second, I was damn near giving him the second because I liked it the second round. But then I go back and forth on the behind-the-scenes shit that I know. Like, you know, he told us, me and Rich Dollars, 3 minutes. These dudes go 4:30. He made me go first, so I could have rebutted on the first. So I'm like, you didn't really get a fair and square win, Verb. Like, y'all did a lot of trickery. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean made you go first, though? What you mean made you?
My nigga, we in the building. Mind you, we in St. Louis, first time traveling. You know, the hostess says, all right, round one on you, Hollow. And being a battle rapper, you do any complaints or nah, they cheating. You know, the crowd would go against you real quick out of town. So I had to just go straight to cooking. You know, they were just like, round one on you,
no coin toss, nothing?
No coin toss, no telling me I go first, no warning. I just get there round one on you, nigga. And then we packed in, me and Rich, they got us in a corner. Like, y'all didn't know the behind the scenes shit. Like, me and Rich was in that bitch sweating. They got us in a corner and shit. We don't know nobody. We thinking niggas scheming. Niggas is talking about fuck New York. You know what I'm saying? And then one nigga bumped Rich. And then I finally said something, because now it's physical. And I'm like, yo, what's up? And shout out to he an official nigga. He went and checked the nigga and grabbed him, like, real quick. You know what I'm saying? But it was, trust me, it wasn't no regular how niggas go out of town now and everybody know you and they like you. Nah, these niggas like fuck New York. You know what I'm saying?
That shit was real. Yeah. That shit was real, man.
Yeah. Really real.
You and Rich Dodge trying to get the fuck out of there safe back to New York. Y'all want some fuck that shit.
Yeah, see, the thing about me is I'm born and raised in New York, but I'm also spent a lot of time in Houston. I'm in Houston now, and that was a similar vibe to me that because when we went outside, that's what me and both and Rich was like, yo, we need to dip. Rich was like on me. It's like, yo, we got to get out of here. And I'm like, nah, this is what niggas do. Like, after the show, niggas post up in the parking lot. He thinking something about to go down. I'm just like, nah, this is just how it go. Niggas is just posted. He's like, nah, let's get out of here. Hello, fuck what you talking about. So yeah, it was cool. Nobody got hurt physically. Like that one nigga tried to act up and checked him real quick. Shout out Street Status.
Oh, what? Dude, that's crazy. I didn't even know all that shit.
But trust me, that's why I don't be trying to throw it out there to make no excuse. But nigga, the pressure was on, my nigga. I couldn't. It was so tight and I couldn't even drink my beer I bought. I ended up leaving it. Like I couldn't even lift my arm. It was on me. Bro, I had bars I left out because I couldn't perform. It was so packed in with no AC. Like, it was crazy in there, my nigga. But it was definitely, like, worth it, you know, classic footage.
Nah, most definitely and shit. But if you had the chance, would you, like you said, would you rematch? Well, you said you don't fuck with rematches, though.
Nah,
do you feel like that happened at the right time? Right now you're on top of the game. So if you battle Verb right now, you know what I'm saying? Let's hypothetically say you smoking. Like, did it mean more than back then? Like Drizzy said, you and Rich went to New York. Like, y'all niggas went to St. Louis. Like, y'all from New York. That's crazy.
Yeah, like, no, I mean, all the new fans listening, Summer Madness 2 turnouts, plug years. But, yeah, this was the era where it was like New York versus St. Louis, my nigga. So it was so huge at this time because it's like these niggas is going at us. And nobody went out there. Goods was talking about going out there. Then Charlie Clips popped up talking about going out there. You know, because all that shit, they got canceled with Verb, Ice, and Arsenal Remedy. So, you know, me and Rich, like, was the first on the street side of things to travel. Like, nobody really traveled from Lions Den, Smack, or none of that. No, like, you know, niggas from, like, Detroit and Miles and them came out here, but nobody really from New York went out the other way. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of huge for that at that moment for us to pull up. So, yeah, it definitely was perfect timing, bro. And then I was coming off the Arsenal loss, so I needed that. You know, because niggas kind of lost faith in the Dawn, so I definitely needed that. You know, I did the l.o.m joint a week before that, and then that one. So I need to bounce back.
That shit is fucking nuts right there, man.
Now the new fans ain't gonna know nothing about that, man.
So what was the
blogs?
Like?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was about to get to. What was the vibe like? Because you know what I'm saying, NYB was moving. What was the vibe like because when, you know what I'm saying? Because you gotta remember, these shits was on World Star that the New York niggas was running from St. Louis niggas and all this shit. Like, what was those conversations as people around the world are saying that New York niggas running from St. Louis niggas? What was y'all like talking about?
I mean, shit, we were just on some shit like, nigga, we gotta show these niggas because that shit just, you know, the situation with Good saying he got pussy set up, that was just a whole
that
was bad. Everything like that wasn't he said the wrong thing at the wrong time. And then Verb, mind you gotta remember how it looked. Verb came in and demolished SB, so outside looking in the St. Louis, Midwest, they looking like, nigga, we just washed New York. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how they was feeling because the Verb just demolished SB, so he had to get some get back. And honestly, you know, that kind of put St. Louis on the map. You know, shout out to them, Verb and Hitman, because, you know, that put them on the map. Like, they fathered that shit for B-Magics and all these cats to come in. You know, even cats from, you know, QPs from other places in Midwest, you know, they held it down, you know, for the Midwest at that time, and when niggas ain't respected, because let's be real, niggas ain't respected. We ain't expect no St. Louis niggas to come. We thinking Nelly, you know, Tipsy, you know what I'm saying? We not really thinking like these niggas finna come in bombing, and they came in bombing. You know what I mean? So it's true.
Man, that's his plan. Hey, have you ever heard of B-Dot?
Oh, real quick. Shout out, None and Bonus just dropped. I ain't watch it. It just dropped. Make sure y'all check that out. None, rocked. I'm not excited. Hoodie. Shout out my dog, None, man. You know
definitely. NC.
You seen that already?
Yeah, I seen it. Yeah, he won.
Yeah,
I had him.
None went off.
Okay, yeah, I gotta check that out. I just seen it drop.
Yeah, honestly, it wasn't even close to me on nigga. To be real.
Oh, it was ass whooping.
Yeah, it was ass whooping to me and shit.
Oh, right, well, talk to me nice then. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, that was kind of one-sided to me and shit. Go ahead, Dre.
Hollow, so you know about B-Dot, or you don't really?
Yeah. I know about B-Dot. I was just talking about B-Dot the other day. I just seen B-Dot Danny Myers.
What do you think?
Dope, you know.
I mean, is he really a Lux clone, my nigga? I think it's a little bit stronger.
Mannerisms. It's not really. What you think? Go ahead.
Like I feel like it's delivery. Like you said, it's the mannerism, but the content is different. I think Lux pen game is like insane, way different, way higher than B-Dot's pen lyrically. But as far as the overall message, it's just like B-Dot gets straight to the point. He direct as fuck. I like that shit. He ain't trying to play around and make you guess and think what's going on. He gets straight to it. So I don't know if I can say the clone. The mannerisms I agree with.
Hello?
How you feel? Yeah, how you feel?
I mean, I think anybody that says it comes with positive content or anything in that nature that is just going to kind of, even a saga type, you know, it's going to kind of get looked at as a little loaded lugs. But I think it's more of, like I said, his mannerisms and shit like that. But at the end of the day, you know, I don't want to even discredit him on that, because that don't mean he's not nice and he's not, you know, he's coming up with his own material and putting shit together. You know what I'm saying? And he oh man, I don't want to keep rubbing it in, but he cooked Daylight's life, and then he smoked Daylight's bullets.
He bodied him.
The shit, yeah, it was so hard, but I damn near thought it was over for that boy. But with Danny Myers, you know, that was a good battle. Like, both of them went back and forth. Danny Myers stayed with the passion, but, you know, I always got to go B.3.0, you know. So, Danny Myers being a nut.
B.3.0?
3-0. I don't care if he choked every round. I don't give a fuck if he fell during the battle and knocked the lens off the kid. 3-0. He beat him.
Why you say that? You want to feel it?
Danny Myers is a nut. He's a nut.
What you mean?
Like, you can't be 38 and still wear Coogee shirts. He's a nut.
Oh,
man.
He's a nut.
Come on, man.
So wait a minute, Hollow. So you trying to tell me? Hold on, bro. You trying to tell? All right. So
Danny Myers is a nut. He wears dad sneakers. What are them shits called? The DADA shits.
Yeah,
he wears shit.
But Danny's nice though, Hollow. Danny's nice.
He got freckles, my nigga. He got freckles. No way this nigga could be nice. He's a nut. Let's move on.
Okay, I got you.
I'm talking shit. He just be ignorant, but he's definitely clearly one of the respected niggas. I'm talking shit.
Hey, yo, a fan has asked me, what are you gonna do with the picture you had versus Lux?
Oh man, I'm thinking about bringing it back. I just got to figure out who I'm gonna bring it back to. It was so classic to me. I can't even that's something, even if I sat here and told you, y'all might be like, huh? It would have to be conveyed in a performance, and you know what I'm saying? It can't be really explained. I mean, I could explain it, but it won't be nowhere as good as if you've seen it, you know, performed out and how I did it. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing about these stages being crowded. Like, when you really got a performance, it's kind of hard, like, you know, and it ended up too many people there. I did not expect that many people to be behind me. Because I only brought 5 people. You know what I'm saying? And then I think a lot of Papoose people ended up behind me, which was cool if I had room. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't tripping on them being behind me. I was tripping on not having no room. Yeah. Yeah, love is love, man. Shout out to everybody, though. I be popping shit. Shout out to everybody that pops. Shout out to Arsenal. Shout out to Danny Myers. Shout out to everybody that people think I don't like T-Rex. You know, I want to see everybody win. I don't want to see nobody lose in life. I just want to see you lose a battle. You can win at life. You know, be successful, be happy, had a nice house, beautiful kids. I just want to see you lose the battle. That's it.
All right.
Personal.
So Hollow, you got 18. You said 18 battles 1-on-1. Do you feel like being where you are, a battler has to have a certain amount of battles before he gets the certain, you know, a rapper of a certain stature? Because I'm looking at, you took Verb and you was already the man. You took Verb. Verb didn't really have that. He didn't have that many battles out, but you took him. Do you think it's time for? Do you think it's time for dudes to like start taking these dudes? You know what I'm saying? Giving us the matchups we want to see, or do a nigga gotta have 12, 13 more battles before he get who we want to see him again?
I don't think it's the amount of battles as far as the experience. You know, the thing about me battling Verb or back in the day, a lot of these cats was having a lot of off-camera battles before. So they were still experienced, even though they might have had 2 or 3 battles on camera. They might have had 5 or 6 off camera. So somebody coming in with the experience, it don't matter how many battles they got. Even if they can't even be like I had 10 battles off camera, if they just demanding that stage performing, like some people got the natural glow. So yeah, if anybody, you know, look like they ready and got the natural glow, it shouldn't matter how many battles or, you know, what's the name. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm big on. That's why, you know, I feel like Pat State's not a bigger name than me, but he know how to carry himself on that stage, and he's well respected, and he do that shit. You know? Okay. That's all it's about. But yeah, I'm gonna have to cut the joint short because I had company and stuff, and I'm being rude and all that. Yeah, I definitely want to talk to some fans, but I guess we'll do that after May 15th, or we'll reschedule another one.
Yo, Howard, real shit. After May 15th, you gonna come in, but like, we still gonna chill though. I still got you. All right.
We'll finesse it though, but I appreciate this time around always just to talk to the people and let them know what's going on. It's always a blessing.
Yo, shout the shit out before you go. Everything. Your clothing line, your website, everything. I said shout everything.
Yeah. Make sure they go to l.o.m.clothing.com. You know, I definitely respect it. l.o.m. helped me ain't up and running with the site yet, so I ain't gonna shout that out. But make sure you go to YouTube, subscribe, youtube.com/HowlTheDawn l.o.m. And you know the Twitters and everything, y'all can figure that out. Just make sure you subscribe and go to l.o.m. and just check the site out, even if you don't buy nothing. Shout out Angry Fan. Shout out everybody up there holding him down. And, you know, once again, R.I.P. to Prince. And, let's keep it pimping, man. Life is short, you know, so definitely tell your mama you love her and respect everybody around you. Don't die this shit. L.O.M.
Early, man. Be safe, homie.
All right, my nigga.
Wow.
Angry Fan 007. What up? You good? I'm alive, I'm breathing. Drop this shit. What up, nigga? Drop this shit. What up, nigga? Fucking heads, man.
Angry Fan movement is the movement to move with.